Well, welcome back to the last stop of the Formula Kite Spain Series here in the windy town of Tarifa. This production was made by Xports Media. Everything is ready to watch the next race of the event. Let's look at the standings after the fourth race. Axel Masela, the French rider, is dominating the event with 4 points, followed very closely by the Russian rider Denis Taradin with 16 points. Mario Calbucci, the Italian champion, is only 2 points away from Denis Taradin. Dor Sarka from Israel, he's in fourth position with 23 points, followed by Theo Lostis, the showman from Tahiti, only 1 point between the two of them. Max Akowski and Alejandro Climent, they are inside of the top 10, and Martin Doleng finally is in 8th position overall with 46 points. Eli Aldrich, she is leading the fleet for the women in 8th position overall and 60 points. Julia Damasevic in 2nd place for the women's fleet, and Magdalena from Poland, he's on 3rd position for the women's fleet as well. Gisela Pulido, unfortunately, she didn't have a good race, she got the DNC. Let's get ready for the next race. For Element Skyboarding, the best skyboarding school in Mexico. Thanks for making this transmission possible. We have less than 1 minute to the start and all of the riders are getting ready for it. The conditions are getting stronger. We have somewhere between 25-28 knots around the course. We can see the swell going on. The waves on the beach are pretty big. The majority of the riders are flying the 9-meter kite, and some of them, they're still holding the 11-meter kite. That's very powerful. In the previous 2 races, we saw that the entire fleet took off on the starboard tack. And this time looks like Theo Lostis, he's gonna be the only one taking the decision for the port start. That was pretty dangerous in the first 2 races. A couple racers went for the port start, but that was pretty risky. We can see that all of them, they're approaching the starboard tack. We have only 7 seconds to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
And here we go, Formula Kite Spain Series 5th race. All of them clear from the starting line. Oh my friend, we can see that some people is getting tangled right there on the starting line. Theo Lostis went for the port start, but he couldn't make it in front of all of them, and he's just stuck in right in front of Axel Masela. Mario Calbucci right there, wingward from Axel. Max Akowski went a little bit farther, leeward from the entire fleet, but he got a good start. Julia Damasevic right there in the middle of the fleet. Marcus Edregan is right there close to her. This is an incredible start from all of the fleet, all of them going on the starboard right now towards the top mark. We can see a couple splash on the water. Yes, people is crashing right now. And look at this incredible view. We can see the skills that Axel Masela is putting out there. Look at that, how he's going over the swell with the foil. This is incredible. The conditions are very challenging right now. Martin Doleng, he's looking around, and here we go. Denis Taradin, Mario Calbucci, they're the first riders to tag out, followed by Axel Masela. They clear out from the entire fleet. They were able to go in front of the fleet coming on the starboard tack. Denis Taradin finally with a good start. No issues, no tangle. He's right there in the front of the fleet, followed very closely. Oh my friend, Mario Calbucci is crashing, but he is back on the foil. He's back on the game right there, close to Jacob from Poland. He's back on the foil, and we can see that Denis Taradin, he's right there leading the fleet, followed very closely by Axel Masela. Axel Masela is windward from him, and we're gonna find out what's gonna happen and approaching to the top mark, because Denis Taradin, as soon as he found the lane line, he's gonna throw the tag and he's gonna become the rider with the right of way coming on the starboard towards the top mark. This is gonna be very interesting. We're gonna find out what Axel is gonna do, how he's gonna do it, because this is gonna be a very tight fight right there approaching to the mark. And we can see that Denis Taradin, he's still going for the speed. He's not dropping the speed, but Axel Masela, he's pinching, he's looking around. Yes, he's getting very close to the top mark. Let's see what's gonna happen. Denis is getting ready for the tag, and he's going for it. Oh, my friend, Axel Masela, oh, He barely made it. He squeezed himself right in front of Dennis Taradin. This is a great fight between the two of them. Mario Calpucci right there in third position. He's right there next to Axel and Dennis Taradin on third position. Martin Dolan, he's having a hard time with Max Sakowski and Jacob from Poland on the top mark. Thor Sarka, he's very consistent. He's doing amazing. And here we go. Dennis Taradin, he's putting himself in front of Axel Masela. Axel Masela decided to go for the early jab, and he's gonna take the decision to stay in the middle of the course. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Dennis Taradin looks like he's still going a little bit more on the left hand side of the course. He's finally throwing the jab. This is getting very exciting. Axel Masela is right there in the middle of the course. Let's see what's gonna happen. Approaching to the gate. Dennis Taradin, he's doing it. Dennis Taradin is staying consistent right now, and here we go. Axel Masela, he's throwing the second jab. He's approaching on the starboard. Dennis Taradin is still going on board. Oh, my friend, Dennis Taradin getting ready for the jab. Oh, he's completing the rotation of the kite just in front of Axel Masela, but Axel Masela is taking over Dennis Taradin. This is an amazing fight between the two of them. This is something that we were waiting to watch. Dennis Taradin staying consistent, and this is a great fight between the two of them. But Dennis Taradin, he's putting again one more time in front of Axel Masela. What's happening? This is a great race what we are watching right now. Axel Masela with a better run there around the gate, and the two of them, look at that technique. And Dennis Taradin, how he's going on top of the waves. He's very clear, but Axel Masela is crashing a little bit into the waves. He's pushing very hard. Dennis is doing incredible. He's putting a lot of pressure on Axel Masela, and that's something that we wanted to see, something that Axel Masela is pushing right now. And here we go. Dennis Taradin is stacking 1 second behind Axel Masela, and Axel Masela is on fire. He's pushing right now, but Dennis Taradin, he's delivering an incredible performance. Yes, we can see that Axel Masela is under pressure right now. We haven't seen that. We haven't seen Axel Masela crashing into the waves, and he's crashing right now a little bit. Dennis Taradin, he's getting closer to him. Look at that. Dennis Taradin is dropping the angle. He's going for the speed. Dennis Taradin is betting on the speed right now. He's taking, oh, my friend Axel, he almost crashed on top of Dennis Taradin. Dennis is going away. Dennis Taradin, he's taking over Axel Masela. He's going way faster right now, and he's putting everything on the speed, and that's incredible. Dennis Taradin, he's one of the fastest riders around the world, and the fight is right here, my friend. This is one of the best fights I ever seen here in Tarifa, Formula Kite Spain Series 2020. Here we go. Axel Masela, Dennis Taradin is gonna throw the tag in 1, 2. Here we go. 2 seconds, and the two of them pretty much stacking at the same time. He couldn't make it. He couldn't make it in front of Axel Masela. Again, Axel Masela taking the lead, going in first position for the second lap. My friend, give me a break. I am even sweating here. I am even shaking. This is a lot of adrenaline, high speed around the course. Conditions are very challenging, and I bet right now the two of them, they're doing something between 37-39 knots on that downwind leg towards the last mark on the bottom of the course. Oh, my friend, this is something very exciting. What else you could ask for Hideout for racing? You have adrenaline, high speed, drama, crashes. This is something that we never seen. This is one of the greatest races. I told you that this is gonna be very exciting. And here we go. Axel Masela is keeping the angle. Dennis Taradin is keeping up also with the angle. Dennis Taradin, he's putting a lot of pressure on top of Axel Masela. He's haunting him, and Axel knows that in any second, if he makes a mistake, Dennis is gonna take over him. Let's see who is gonna be the first one to jive, and here we go. Dennis Taradin is going for the jive at the same time that Axel Masela is doing it, and we're gonna see if Dennis Taradin is gonna be able to put himself in front of Axel Masela. The two of them, they already found the last mark on the bottom of the course. And yeah, Dennis Taradin, I can see his kite. Yeah, it's right there in front of Axel Marcella. Dennis Taradin, he's taking over him, but Axel Marcella is leeward from him, closing the door. He has it right away. Dennis has no room right there, but this is an epic battle between the two of them. This is the last stretch of the bottom of the course. Let's see what's gonna happen. Axel Marcella is keeping up. Dennis Taradin is pushing. This is incredible. Axel Marcella is getting a little bit faster. Dennis Taradin getting right there. And Dennis Taradin and Axel Marcella did it. He got the next bullet of the Formula Kite Spain Series here in Tarifa. But Dennis Taradin, with an incredible performance, is staying right there close to Axel Marcella, giving him a hard time. That was an epic battle between the two of them, and this is hard-to-fall racing, one of the fastest class around the world, and this is an incredible show what we are watching right now here in Formula Kite Spain Series Tarifa. Looks like Mario Calpucci, the Italian champion, is approaching to the finish line on third position, and he did it. What an incredible job. Martin Dolek and Dor Sarka also approaching to the finish line, and looks like Dor Sarka from Israel is gonna get in front of Martin Dolek. What an incredible job by Dor Sarka, right there in front of Martin Dolek. Martin Dolek is one of the fastest riders as well, and that's very impressive for Dor Sarka. Jacob from Poland, very consistent around the course, crossing the finish line on 6th position. Max Sakowski from Poland is approaching to the finish line. My friend, this is what I'm talking about. Why could you ask for more action? Adrenaline, high speed, drama. This is hard-to-fall racing, one of the best classes around the world. Let's look at the standings after the 5th race. Axel Marcella, the French rider, is dominating the event with 5 bullets, followed very closely by the Russian rider Dennis Taradin with 18 points. Mario Calpucci, the Italian champion, he's only 3 points away from Dennis. Dor Sarka from Israel, he's sitting in 4th place with 27 points. Theo Lostis, the showman from Tahiti, with 32 points. Matt Sakowski, he's in 6th place, followed very closely by Martin Dolek. He's getting better in the leaderboard with 51 points. Ellie Aldrich, she's on 14th place overall with 86 points, followed by Juliana Masevich in 2nd position for the women's field with 91 points. Magdalena from Poland, he's on 3rd position for the women's fleet, and unfortunately for Cristela Pulido, she got another DNC, but this is hard-to-fall racing. Everything could happen. This is not over. We have 3 more races to go. Get ready, my friend, because we have more action to go. This is Formula Kite Spain Series 2020. 4 Element Skyboarding, the best skyboarding school in Mexico. Thanks for making this transmission possible. This transmission was brought by Xports Media. My name is Santos Villegas. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next race.